This is my CryptoHopper update number 12, and it's about stop loss. Why you should never use stop loss and what you should do instead, guys. Never ever ever use a stop loss, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. So stay tuned. If you have a stop loss that is set to -2% and you spend $100 on Bitcoin and it drops just 2%, which it often does before going back up again, you're going to lose lots of money if you do things that way. With the system that I am using, what I do is I do not ever have a stop loss, and as a result, over the past 5 months, the bot has not lost any money for me whatsoever, not once. There are things that I do specifically within CryptoHopper to eliminate any loss, okay? And you've seen in other videos, I've had bags minus 25% on some coins. You can see a couple of bags here. Well, they're not really even bags because the percentage isn't that low, but you know, when you get to minus 10% on a position and you get to minus 20 or something like that, people call them bags. Alright, and it can happen a lot with crypto. Not only with CryptoHopper, but with regular manual trading on an exchange, you can end up in a situation where your position is 20% or 25 or 30% under what you paid for it. Now, what do you do in this situation? Well, the first thing to do is, one, not get into that situation in the first place with manual trading or the bot. Well, how do you do that? I mean, obviously I've just told you that I sometimes end up with bags. Well, when I end up with bags, it doesn't matter, because I am not trading with all of my funds. I'm not going all in on a trade. As you can see in my funds right now, I've got 1,986. Alright, I don't set the bot up to buy $1,986 worth of Bitcoin in one position and then cross my fingers and hope it goes straight up into profit and then sells. It doesn't work like that. Most times when you get a signal, it will come to the bot, and many times, 90% of the time, it will go down a little bit. The position will go down after it's bought, maybe -2, -3, -5%, doesn't really matter. It often goes down right after buying. It almost never goes straight back up. I think it's happened to me once where I bought a position and 12 minutes later it sold at profit. I think that's in one of my previous videos. I can't remember which one, but that was when I was on a little trip out to pick up the kids from school, and it happened within 12 minutes. I came home and I saw in my trade history, my 5 cells, last 5 cells, a position was there, and it was at something like 4.8 or 5% or something like that, and that had happened within 12 minutes of me going out to the school, picking up the kids and getting back within about 15 minutes time. So that can happen. It goes straight up and sells, but very rare. Most of the time the bot will buy something, the position will be put into your open positions, and it will go down a bit. You know, you can see these positions here. Yeah, these are down. This one bought 8 minutes ago, and I've DCA'd it a couple of times because it went to -5% straight away. So I DCA'd, I tripled down, doubled down or something, end up with $115, 98, $116, call it, and now it's only 2% under. So it hasn't got a long way to go to get back to the profit zone because I've DCA'd it. Had I not DCA'd this position, I think it would still be at $30, but the result right now would be around minus 10%. And obviously going from minus 10% to plus 2% or plus 3% profit zone is going to end up where it's taking a long time to get back up to zero. So as you can see, it's easier to get from minus 2% to plus 4%. It's a lot easier to do that than to go from minus 10% up to plus 4%. There's got to be a lot more rise in the price. So obviously DCA is awesome. Dollar cost averaging. It means buying some more cheaper. Alright, as you can see, I've got a big position here. This one has been DCA'd 7 times in total. After the past few days, it's getting to a big position now, and I don't really want to DCA that one again. I will DCA it again if it gets to, let's say, minus 20% again. Hopefully it will go up today and sell at profit. And as you can see, if that was to go up 5% into profit and sell at 5% profit, well, what's 5% of $729? It's a lot more than 5% of $20. Do you get me? So DCAs are very useful, and you can end up making a lot more profit after you've done a few DCAs. So the benefit of this is when you're holding bags, you can DCA your way out of them, and that is how I never lose with the bot. Alright, I always DCA instead of panic selling or anything like that. And there's a couple of things you have to do to be able to DCA. One thing is keeping your buying amounts small. If you've got $1,000 in the bot in your total funds, what do? Do you say, okay, allow the bot to go and buy $500 worth of each coin each time a signal comes through? Well, that would be crazy, because you can't easily DCA your way out of a position like that. DCA number one would take you up to $1,000 already, because you're doubling up. Alright, so let's say your position went down to minus 20% and you were right, okay, DCA time. You spend another $500 or so on that position, and then suddenly you have a position that is $1,000. Well, what happens if it goes down again? And it can. You have to have enough funds to DCA again. Alright, so you can DCA 6-7 times sometimes and end up with a large position. And you can't do that with a big $500 position if you've only got $1,000 to trade with. So that is step number one to get out of holding bags. We DCA. So this is why I do not use a stop loss ever, because I would probably lose money on every single trade, because inevitably anything that is bought with the bot is not going to be buying at the absolute bottom of the dip. You know the saying, buy the dip, yes? It's never perfect. It buys at the most opportune time according to real time, and obviously seconds after buying, the situation, the market condition can change and the coin can go down, and it sometimes does. In fact, more often than not, it does go down. It could drop to minus 5% before coming back up and selling at profit. So can you imagine setting a stop loss for minus 2% on every single trade that the bot does? You would lose a ton of money. You would drain your funds from $1,000 down to $10 within days. Trust me on that. Do not use stop loss. Use what I've got in my secret sauce settings, which includes how to DCA, when to DCA, how to use small buying amounts, what to do in each and every situation. My secret source settings are awesome. You can get them by buying CryptoHopper through my link, which is through this video, at the bottom of this video. So get that, and then to follow the instructions to get the secret source. I've got some instructions for you when you click that link. Top link, top of the description. Go ahead, get the bot. You will probably need the adventure plan minimum. If you have more funds, than me, if you have more than $2,000, go for the hero plan. You know, you can afford it with $2,000 trading funds. If you have less than $2,000, or at least less than $1,000, go for the adventure plan. And if you have less than $500, maybe save up and wait till you get to $500, or try the Explorer plan, which is $19 a month. Plus you have to pay $10 a month for signals, whichever plan you get. Okay, so if you want that secret source video, pop into the link below this video, like, comment, subscribe, and get ready to make some profits, guys. You know, get ready to make some profits. Shall I show you my trade history? Of course you want to know this. Now, as you can see, we've got we want the sell orders. I'll just give you a quick overview of the positions that are sold in the last 24 hours. You can see them there. Yeah, they're all selling at trailing stop loss. You will not see any losses with stop losses. Okay, and if I scroll down to the bottom, it will load pages and pages and pages, because I've been using the bot for 5 months, and you'll see my results are pretty damn awesome, to be honest, guys. A nice one there, look at that. Yeah, and these pages go on and on and on, and you'll only see about 7 or 8 where I've lost due to panic selling myself manually, and I think I lost about $10 total by doing that, and that was in the early days of me using the bot. So obviously I don't do that anymore. I don't panic sell. I use DCA. I do not use stop loss, and this is why. Because you use DCA, use the settings that I've got, the perfect settings in the setup video that I've got for you, the secret source video. So get CryptoHopper through my link below this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this to your social media. Help your friends out, guys. I want to help as many people as possible. A 65% profit there, look. How awesome is that? There's the 65% one there. I got $98, so that position was worth about $60 when it was open, and it was hovering around 0%, and then it shot up. Trailing stop loss activated at 4%, and the trailing stop loss followed that percentage up and up and up, and it finally sold at 65%. That is the actual best percentage profit I've ever had with CryptoHopper, actually, and that happened this morning, a couple of hours ago. What time is it now? It's the 19th today, and we've got 10:01. It was 3 hours ago that happened. That was awesome. You know what I mean? Small buying amounts, guys. Don't go all in on any coins. Make sure you split your funds. Make sure you follow the settings exactly in my secret source video. Never ever activate a stop loss, ever. I've never had it activated in CryptoHopper. I know that if I activated it, I would lose a ton of money. Can you imagine if the stop loss was activated and the position was this big, and it went down -2% and then sold because the stop loss was activated? That's a ton of money, guys. And if it was happening over and over again on every trade, oh my God, no. Do not activate stop loss. I can't understand anybody who likes to use stop loss. I think it's only for people who have gone all in on a trade and they're keeping their fingers crossed that it goes up. But as a safety measure, if it goes down, they sell it at 2% loss, and then they move on to another trade and try to make it back. This strategy that I am using, these settings are perfected over the last 5 months, guys. And as you can see, my results, I started with 670. At 2 points, I added $150 of Bitcoin and $156 of Bitcoin. So it's a $306 added to my fund from outside. So the bot has made the rest. And as you can see, I'm up quite a lot. So take $306 from this, and you'll find out I am actually surpassing my 0.5% target per day. Alright, so go ahead, guys. It works. I've got about 50 referrals who will back me up on that. They're all telling me CryptoHopper is awesome, and I'll bring you some testimonials soon. Okay, I'll bring you some testimonials of people that have signed up through my link, who I have helped personally set up the bot via Skype. I've set up all the secret sauce videos, the training, step by step, how to set up the bot. And that's what you get for going through my link at no extra cost to you. So I really don't know what you're waiting for, guys. Get CryptoHopper sorted out now. Sooner you start, sooner you can start making 0.5% per day. Alright? See you in the next video. Never use stop loss, guys. Switch it off. Get rid of it. Bye for now.